Welcome to Nonprofit Network, powered by Stokes Auction Group. We are a group of fundraising professionals that specialize in raising funds to improve communities of all sizes.
Yeah. Here we are. We have a special guest today. Sawyer West is with us today.
King Sawyer! King
Bob! So, I am Kelly Schenfeld. This is Sawyer Carnine.
Paulie Schenfeld here. Hello, fellow fundraiser fanatics.
And I'm Shelby Stokes.
And we're switching it up. Look at us. We're switching it up.
We're sitting in different locations.
Over there.
I know. I thought, I want to be between these two. I just love them.
A rose between two thorns.
So we're going to do the question format again today, kids.
Okay.
But, we're kind of going into summertime. And so I'm kind of wanting to get away from the serious stuff. I'm kind of wanting to get away from the gala stuff, right?
Okay.
I mean, everybody kind of wants to take a break,
True.
right? So we'll talk about gala stuff, and we'll talk about, event spaces, and we'll talk about centerpieces throughout the summer and things like that. But today, we want to know, and we're going to start with Uncle Paul first. If you had a superpower, would it be, of the three, invisible, flying, or mind reading, and why?
This is an easy one for me. Totally invisible.
Why?
Totally invisible.
Keep it clean.
That
A child present.
That would be, you could learn an awful lot about a lot of things that you were curious about. Many of us are curious about. And I think that would...
Interesting.
My mind is going crazy right now.
Before you even finished the question, I was already on invisibility.
That is the one.
That totally
is the one.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
The correct answer is flying. Flying. It's definitely flying. Because think about how much time we spend traveling.
Oh.
Like, if I can, honestly...
In your car.
Honestly, mine's teleporting. Teleporting is number one. That wasn't on your list, so I'll take flying as a second.
It's kind of a flying.
Oh.
But it's got to be a superpower.
I would take teleporting any day. Like, for sure.
Like,
just
beam
being
me
able
up,
to pop.
Scotty, yeah.
No, just like, I need to go to California. Pop. Just like, all the time that you spend traveling is just ridiculous. Commute to and from work. We fly out for shows. Like, I'm going on vacation on the other side of the world. It's going to take me a day to get there. You know, like, it's flying.
Good point.
For me.
Yeah.
Flying teleportation. That would be
that
would be more of a useful superpower. I'm
As
thinking
opposed
more of
to-
a
See, but I also think... Okay, so...
He's thinking more of, useful superpower.
Oh, okay. What would you choose?
I definitely wouldn't choose mind reading.
But arguably it's the most useful of the three.
It is the most useful of the three, but I don't... One thing I've been learning, so, that's what I love about these questions that we ask, because they kind of take us into a different direction, is it's none of my business what anybody else thinks about me. And that's very difficult to grab a hold of. But at 57 years old, I finally am, and that even speaks to my children, too.
Right.
I mean, all people, even my husband, it's none of my business what they think of me. So my fear is if I had the mind reading ability, I would, I'd be like, oh, you what?
Well, I mean...
You wouldn't even know, right?
Let me tell you what I think about you.
If you could turn off... But if you could turn off the mind reading, then would you choose it?
Well, you mean you only turn it on when you need it?
Yeah.
I suppose, but I don't think you would... I mean, let's talk about this. I don't think you would be able
here's
to.
the huge upside.
It's a weird question, though.
To mind reading, you could literally hack money. Like, you'd never have to worry about money anymore.
Ever.
Because, like, you could just get a sales job and just kill it in whatever sales job you wanted.
Yeah.
And then basically talk about whatever their retort is before they even tell you no.
Yeah, because you're like,
this
is how he's going to answer that.
You could be very manipulative. Or you just go to Vegas and play cards.
But would cards be a mind read?
Well, yeah, because if you were able to play poker and read minds, you'd be game over.
I'd know what each person had.
Yeah, exactly. Or
what their
21.
strategy is.
But if you were
Yeah.
invisible...
Know ahead beforehand.
If you're
Invisible.
invisible, you'd be able to also
slip right
do
in
pretty
and
well
take
at
the money.
Vegas.
Oh
Slip
yeah, you
right
can just
in.
walk in there and grab the money.
Get right into the vault.
That's
Get right into the
exactly
vault.
right.
Yeah. So these are things that
Well,
are...
I will be flying on the ranch, and I will be charging tickets for people to watch me fly. So that's how I'm going to make my millions when I can fly.
Yeah, and I don't want mind reading. I would actually probably choose invisibility as well.
What? That's the worst of the three.
No, I would choose invisibility just because, I think that there are times where I would use it. I would, I think. If I had that ability, I would.
Okay, so both of these individuals, Paul and Kelly, have chosen invisibility, but they won't give us the scenarios in which they would use invisibility, which makes me very nervous.
If I could be invisible, I think I would use it as a very good... I would do good.
It's still not a
with my
scenario.
invisibility.
Do good, it's like a politician answer. Oh, we need to do good.
The first thing I would do is prove that how much these politicians lie.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Prove it.
But you would, if
I
you
never
were
said that.
invisible,
Oh, really?
but the
Here's a
camera...
recording.
Well, but would your phone be? Is everything you touch invisible?
No, see, I was going to ask Shelby that, being he's kind of
The geek.
The
yeah.
odd man out.
No,
Is
geek.
it does the superpower? I guess it depends on how you want to create it. But as soon as you touch something, it then itself does not become invisible.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I don't think so.
I
So
don't
it'd be
think
just
so
a
either.
phone floating around.
Yeah, you'd have to have some sort of a cloak that
Mm-hmm.
or make that item invisible. Otherwise,
Yeah.
You could like hide it behind your body, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
or
don't know,
something.
like that.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
say invisibility, you say teleportation.
Which isn't an answer.
Yeah, and so knowing that, invisibility and teleportation, are you a hunter or are you a gatherer? Your personality, are you a hunter or a gatherer? And then, how does that play into your auctioneering? Ooh, these are such good
boy,
questions!
A
interesting.
hunter or a gatherer?
Yes, and understand the difference between the two.
I don't. That's part of my
So
problem.
hunter is the one that's going to be more aggressive. They're going to be the one that achieves,
Okay.
goes and gets what they need to get.
Okay.
The gatherer is just going to continually
Get what they need to get.
Yeah,
See what
but
I'm
not
saying?
as
Like, that's
aggressive. Not as aggressively. Like a hunter will see what they need, go out, and get it.
I mean, I'm probably a gatherer. Let's be real. I'm probably a gatherer. I don't know. It's like you got to wear both hats depending on what situation you're in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You really do.
I think I'd be a gatherer too.
I think so.
And you could even expand that into a gatherer of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Not only food and substance and whatever you need to survive, food and water.
I'm afraid I
but
would be
it
a hunter.
gathering of information.
I don't like to kill. I've done that before. A deer and
And a goat.
Um,
Story for a different day, folks. Story for a different day. So quite literally, we are gathering funds at these auctions.
we are.
So it's hard for me to get away from that. Like you're gathering money.
Okay. I mean, I can sort of buy off on that. Here's another good one. This could be a short podcast, but these are good questions.
Okay.
Who wants to go first on this one first? Before you even know what the question
King
is.
Soy.
And he can't.
Okay.
It's a very sensitive question.
And Paul wants to go first.
Paul it
I knew he
is.
was going to say that.
You are doing your pre-auction meeting,
Okay.
and you are at rehearsal meeting. Okay,
your
so
day
you're,
of.
you're day
You're
of.
on site.
You're on
in the
site.
ballroom.
You're in the ballroom. Your ED. Let's just say for kicks that it's a female
Okay.
right now, and you're you're going through everything, and everybody sees that she has something on her tooth, and it's a big black piece. And it's got to be pepper or salad or something like that.
Piece of spinach.
Do you tell her that she has something, or if she's got a booger that's going in and out, and everybody sees it, do you tell her? And how do you tell her? And then I'll give you the male version. You can't steal his answer. See, I told these
On
weren't
the
going to be
tooth
about Gala.
thing- On the tooth thing, and I might have to think about why this is significant, but the tooth thing, yes, I would say, Barb, hey. But the nose flapper, I don't know. I might hesitate on that one a little bit. I would. 'Cause it's like, it's a little bit more
It has happened
embarrassing
to
and
all of us.
difficult.
If it hasn't, it will.
It would be like.
And
No.
what would you do?
Well, the people that I partner with respect themselves, so this has never happened.
Yes, it will. It
So
will
it's
if it
never happened
hasn't.
to me. Probably not say anything.
But you'd be talking to her like this the whole
I'd be
time.
like, yeah.
Molly.
And if it's a male and his pants are unzipped, well, we know that because your pants were unzipped today, and I told her, hey.
I would just go, hey there, little fella! And then hopefully they get
Who's the little fella?
exactly. I would have been like XYZ.
Okay.
So the question was the unzip fly of
For a guy, how do you say
I
that
would
your
look-
fly is unzipped?
I would look him dead in the eye and say, at first I thought you were crazy, but now I can see your nuts.
That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. That's the greatest.
Oh, that is a great
Yeah, it
answer.
is. I'm going to put that in the
Oh my
file.
gosh. Okay, so we've got the first day of summer just directly ahead of us, which don't forget to check out our Facebook. Shelby has worked on something for me that I'm very happy about,
Lovely.
and we will be posting that. You said it was the 22nd.
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, the
Yeah,
21st.
it's the 21st.
Okay,
Yeah,
it
I was
is
wrong.
tomorrow. Okay, good. So I need that today. But
Okay,
anyway,
tomorrow.
yeah.
we can do that.
So, once we get on to summer, we're going to have vacations and plans and things like that. Different things are going to be coming up. So we're not going to have that continuity maybe every week on our podcast for a little while. And they might even be a little bit different and a little bit loose this summer, which is great. That being said, what is the biggest thing you're looking forward to this summer? Top thing that you know is coming this summer, what are you looking forward to?
Me?
Mhm.
I get to go to the other side of the world for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you do.
And I'm really excited about it. We're going to Thailand. We're going to spend, I think, 12 days over in Vietnam and Thailand, 4 cities, and it's going to be amazing. Just my wife and I, no kiddos. That's going to be a little difficult, but
maybe there will be
well,
one. Maybe.
we don't know about that, but we're going to live like kings, and it's very excited. We're going somewhere where people don't speak English and don't care to, and that is really cool for me. Just because you get in your bubble and you worry about stupid things, and to get out and see the world and be like, oh, I
Yeah.
need to check myself and how lucky and grateful I should be.
And you're going to be able to communicate with these people. We're a very exciting
Using his
podcast,
iPhone.
as you can tell.
He's going to
People
use
don't
his
fall
iPhone.
asleep on our...
He'll use
Oh,
his
no, that's a
Translate.
good idea.
Google Translate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it on
Yeah.
my phone. Yeah, and you can actually download it to where you don't need Wi-Fi. So I've downloaded that. So I have Vietnam, or Vietnamese, excuse me, and Thai, and also we're gonna have a 10-hour layover in Seoul, Korea. So we're gonna spend some time in Seoul too.
We're an exciting
Cool.
crew. Look at us. Look
Yeah.
how exciting we
Oh,
are.
it's
What about you?
Nap time? Mm-hmm. Just, more time with my wife. Our schedules are such right now that they're just not in sync with each other. So
Yeah, so you're going to be doing some of
just
that.
have to do.
That'll
just
be fun. That'll be a good, fun summer.
What about you, Kelly? What are you looking forward
You
to?
know, I'm looking forward to not working in my yard anymore, but we're not going to have much alone time this summer, and that's okay. It just happens to be that year. But we have a pretty big thing, the Ivan Files, which Shelby and Polly do out here for my dad. He's going to be 90, and that's kind of a big deal. So,
so.
the fact that he drives me completely crazy, but the fact that he is going to make that milestone is a pretty pretty neat thing to be able to be alive for. So,
I think
that'll
the
be
day of the
exciting.
party, we should get a group of us in here, standing right here,
Agreed.
with him, and just do the whole
I love it.
birthday wish thing, all that stuff, and
Put it up.
put it on his Ivan files.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You
We'll even
too.
put it on
Yeah,
our
I
channel.
like that.
Yeah,
I like
Awesome.
that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sing him happy birthday or
yeah.
ask him a question.
Okay, last question. New
Yeah.
recipe that you're going to try this summer.
Oh my gosh. Can I go first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's this thing going viral on TikTok right now. It might be going viral other places. I saw it on TikTok. But you take a s'more, okay? So you take a graham crapper?
A graham crapper.
Graham cracker. You take a square, put it on a cookie sheet, then put chocolate on top of it, like little chocolate kiss. What is it? Chocolate.
They're chocolate
Little-
kisses.
Are they kisses? I don't know, like baker's chocolate.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like little drops. Whatever. You put chocolate on it and then a marshmallow, and then you
You're
take.
talking about cocoa powder?
No. I'm talking
Is
about
it like a mini chocolate
like
kiss?
Toll House. Toll House chocolate.
Oh, chocolate
Chocolate
chips.
chips.
Chocolate. Thank you. Chocolate chip. That's the word.
What?
We found it. Graham cracker, chocolate chips, marshmallow. Then you take cookie dough and you put it around it like a little teepee, and then you bake it for like 12 minutes, and it turns into a big s'more cookie like this big.
No way.
It looks so good.
Have you
Oh,
tried
So
it?
excited.
No,
no,
you're good.
I just
Okay.
found it yesterday.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm jacked. I'm jacked.
That's,
They pull it apart, and the marshmallow's like, oh.
Oh, man. Yum. What about you?
I don't have anything nearly that complicated, but I'm not as good of a cook as both of you are. But I am cooking more because Jamie's working more. But you know those Lay's chips that are like the dip chips? They're like little bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You line up about 20 or 30 of those. You get only the good ones, right? None of the broken chips.
Yeah.
And I'll use my air fryer. In fact, I already did this. And fry up the chicken breast that it's been marinating,
Oh,
right?
yum.
And then you peel it apart in little pieces, tiny little chunks, and this time consuming, put a chunk of chicken in each one of those chips,
Yeah.
a little bit of salsa, a little bit of sour cream, and then top it with cheese.
Oh,
Put it
yum.
in the oven, warm it up.
So good.
That's
Talk
amazing.
about yummy.
Oh.
fancy.
Yeah.
That
Takes a little
sounds
while.
good.
Crap, but
Yeah. So try some
about
new
you?
recipes. Well, this year I don't think I'm going to have a lot of time to try new recipes just because it's going to be a very busy summer.
Right.
So instead, I'm not enjoying cooking as much as I used to right now. I miss cooking. I cook every day, 3 times a day, but it's different meals right now. I am looking forward to, we've got some friends we're going to spend 4 days with. I am so excited about that. And that's this week. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have any new recipes that I want to try, but I would appreciate it if you guys would send us one.
Oh.
So send us a recipe, email us, email him, email me, email our office, call us, text us, put it on here, whatever. Yeah,
Sounds tasty.
yeah.
Summer recipes.
summer
Well,
recipes.
he lasted all of what?
He
2.5 minutes?
He did pretty good.
Out
though,
like a
little
light.
guy. He did
And
good.
his superpower is narcolepsy.
His superpower is narcolepsy.
Poor guy.
I appreciate you guys a ton, and these are going to be a little light through the summer because you know what? In the spring and the fall, it's go, 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 and what's going on, and we need to change it up. Now, are we doing a podcast next week?
Yes.
Yes.
Next week, Polly is in charge of the questions,
Oh boy.
Ooh.
and Kelly and Shelby will answer. And when Shelby gets back from Thailand, it's Shelby's turn.
If you were invisible,
If you were invisible,
I thought your recipe was going to be Twinkies and ranch for a second.
Twinkies and Ranch, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a
I
while.
actually did it. Yes. On film.
it is on film.
Cool. Well, all right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode.
Yeah.
Whatever this is, Nonprofit Network.
Nonprofit Network.
We appreciate you being with us and hanging out this summer. Be well. Have fun with your family. Do you. Have fun. And happy Father's Day.
Late,
For any of those
yeah,
fathers out
yesterday
there.
was Father's Day.
Yeah,
Yep,
it was.
yesterday was Father's Day.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Big Shin.
Oh man,
Marky was 63.
62.
2 yesterday.
62.
Don't be
rush
taking
it.
years
Don't be
now.
taking
That's
years
right,
now,
man.
but
Do the math,
he just
man.
gets better
All that
looking
stuff,
every
yeah.
year too. He's like a fine bottle of scotch.
Fine bottle of D-Wars.
D-Wars!
All right, later, gang. Enjoy.
Have a good day. Appreciate you. Bye.
Have a great summer.
Yeah.
Do it right.